As a business owner, though, what's your role? You need to learn to lead this. You need to be able to set the vision, the mission, build the culture, lead by example. You're not above the law. Keep systems front and center. Start to change your identity and the business's identity by developing good system habits. You want to empower your systems champion and support them. Let the systems champion know that their first sprint is the CCF, the second sprint is the MVS. And you want to build this culture of accountability and support and transparency. I think if there's one suggestion, one skill that I suggest that you develop out of everything that I've talked about, the one skill I want you to get really good at is recording everything. You want to record when you're doing a task in the CCF or the MVS. Record when you're setting something up for the first time. Record when you're recruiting someone or onboarding a team member. Just get in the habit of recording everything. If you're teaching something, if you're talking to a team member, you may or may not use the recording. Just record everything. It's much easier to grab it in the moment when you're doing it and then not use it than wish that you did it after the fact. And then you're like, oh, now I've got to go back and re-record that. And I've got to make a system and I've got to do it. Like, if you just record everything and get in the habit of recording everything and understanding that, your business is a school and these videos will become the lessons in your school and they're version number 1. So if you're going to be meeting with someone and teaching them something, you might as well record it, because then we can get an administrative assistant who comes in behind and watches that video and turns it into a system, or it becomes part of your training. I remember when we were doing some work with Michael Gerber, and Michael records everything. He's got it set in his Zoom to auto record. Whenever a Zoom meeting starts, it automatically records. And then they've got a system for the way that they catalog those recordings, because they know at some point as the business owner, Michael's going to say something that's important that could be turned into a system or a process. And if you've got the right administrative assistants and team trained to capture that and turn it into systems, you're just making it easy for the business owner to do. And my CEO the other day asked me, she said, oh, this might make a really good YouTube video. She said, how are you so comfortable with making videos? Like, I'll be in a meeting and I'll be sitting with some of the team and something will pop up and I'll literally go, oh, let's give that to Angel. And I'll hit Loom and I'll start recording and I'll say whatever I need to. I'll grab the link and I'll post it in that meeting in the moment while it's fresh, so I don't have to say it twice, and I record it all. And Arla's like, how did you get comfortable doing that? And it's just time on the wall. You've got to do it. Like, there's no way to get better at rock climbing than climbing on the wall and building up that muscle. It's time on the wall. How do you get good at recording? You just record everything and you build up that process so it's so efficient. We'll talk about how to do this, where you build up a workflow where you get an idea, you record it, I post it into Slack, my team knows what to do to create the task in Asana, it gets done, and then it spits back out at me via Slack saying it's done.